Hey guys, it's Nana and today I've got a book haul for you. As you know, I love filming book hauls and I do these every few months. So I usually have a pile of books that I've gotten over the last few months, and this time is no exception. A lot of these I have talked about recently, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them, hopefully, so that this video isn't like 20 minutes long. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, so first off, I needed to complete my lovely Puffin and Bloom collection, so I picked up Heidi by Johanna Spyri and Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. I love these Puffin and Bloom editions, and I've been talking about completing my set forever, so I finally did it. I read Heidi in November, I believe, and thought it was sweet and gave it 3 stars. And I still need to reread this one. And then I also got this beautiful, beautiful edition of Alice in Wonderland, also illustrated by Anna Bond, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, hello, goodbye, hello, goodbye. I mean, I can't. It's so pretty, and I have not read this edition yet, so I need to flip through that. Then I picked up Fates and Furies by Groff. You already heard me talk about this in my November wrap-up. It's a story of a marriage between 2 people and told from both of their perspectives. I thought her writing was really interesting, fresh, and different, and I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. The next book was a lovely, lovely birthday gift, and that is Love, Style, Life by Garance Doré, and it's published by Spiegel and Grau, which is an imprint of Penguin Random House. I've been following her blog for years now, and I really enjoy it, and I've seen her speak in person once when she did a pop-up shop with Anna Bond. Actually, Garance Doré did a collaboration with Rival Paper Co., so she illustrated some pieces that were made into stationery, which I bought. So yeah, she ties into a lot of things that I already love, and she recently wrote this lifestyle book, which I'm sure is beautiful. I know it has some of her illustrations throughout, and I'm excited to check this one out. And then I picked up Carry On by Rowell, which is published by St. Martin's Press, and I've not read this one yet, but I've read all of Rowell's other books. If you've read Fangirl, you'll know that there are some fan fiction characters that one of the main characters in Fangirl writes, and Rowell has taken that fan fiction and expounded it into Carry On. So I'm really excited to pick this one up. I think it's going to be a fun read. I think I want to reread Fangirl before I do, maybe, just because it's been a few years. But this is beautiful, lovely, lovely maps. I'm excited to get to this one. The next book I bought was The Expatriates by Janice Y.K. Lee, and this is published by Viking Books. I saw this one in the half-price new book section of the Strand a few weeks before it came out, and I snatched it up. It's the story of 3 American women living as expats in Hong Kong. I thought this was really beautifully written, really quiet and moving in a way, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. While I was home in California, I bought Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, and that's because I read the first 3 books in the Lunar Chronicles in December, and I was borrowing them from the library, but then I finished Cinder and my library didn't have an ebook or a physical copy, so I was like, you know what, just gonna go to Target and buy it. And I read this one in December and gave it 3 stars. Out of the Lunar Chronicle books that I've read so far, if I had to rank them in order, I'd put Cinder at the top, then Scarlet, then Crest. So hopefully Winter is somewhere up above the bottom there. I also bought Everything I Never Told You by Celeste, and this is published by Penguin Books, and I love this one. I gave it 5 stars. About a Chinese American family living in Ohio in the 70s and how they cope with the death of the favorite child in the family. I absolutely loved this. I thought it was heartbreaking and moving and explored so many important themes. Also, has anyone noticed that all paperbacks are like this now? They all have this like short flap, and then whoop, Strand bookmark just fell out, and then like this page. I've just been noticing this a lot, where the cover is now like short. It doesn't go all the way to the end. It's like a trend, I think. I don't know how I feel about it. I bought The Fisherman by Chigozie Obioma, and this is published by Little Brown and Company. This is about 4 brothers living in Nigeria and how their lives are changed by the prophecy of a madman. I thought this one was beautifully written. I really enjoyed the fable and fairy tale aspects of it. I didn't love it as much as I was hoping to, but I still thought it was really well done, and I gave it 3 stars. I also picked up this beautiful book, Kitchens of the Great Midwest by J. Ryan Stradal, and this is also published by Viking Books. And actually, I don't know too much about this one, but I've heard it's heartwarming and funny. I know it involves a girl growing up with a single parent. I think it's her father. Anyway, I've just heard really good things about this one, so I'm excited to read it. Alright, last bit, we have my mystery thriller section that was very much inspired by one of my favorite bookstagrammers, Crime by the Book. I got Eeny, Meeny by M.J. Arlidge, which is published by New American Library. And in this book, a killer kidnaps 2 people and leaves them with an ultimatum and a gun. Only one of them is going to walk out alive. So I read this one in January and I thought it was entertaining, a page turner, but I also had problems with the writing and the dialogue, so I ended up giving it 2.5 stars. Next one I got is The Widow by Fiona Barton, and this is also published by New American Library. And in this story, a woman discovers that her husband has possibly committed terrible crimes, but her husband has also died recently. So I believe it's about dealing with the secrets and coming to terms with the fact that she didn't really know him, but I think there's some other things going on. I've heard good things about this one, and Crime by the Book recommends it, so I got it. The next one I got is one that I'm really excited about, and that's In the Woods by Tana French, and this is published by Penguin Books. So from what I understand, there are 3 young children who are good friends, and they're playing together when one of them disappears. So they have to deal with the trauma of that event, and then it picks up 20 years later and follows their lives, I believe. So I could have gotten that wrong. I've just heard amazing things about this series and this book, and I really can't wait to get to it. Hopefully very, very soon. This is another one that I'm super excited about, and I won it in a Goodreads giveaway, and it's Sudden Death by Álvaro Enrigue. I don't even know if I can describe this book because I'm reading the back again to refresh my memory, and I wouldn't even know how to summarize this. So I will just have the Goodreads link down below, but this book sounds all over the place, and there's lots of like historical characters and love stories and assassinations and beheadings. I don't even know what's happening. This is published by Riverhead Books, so thank you so much to Goodreads and Riverhead Books for sending me this copy. Alright, I think I'm finally down to the last book, and that is What Belongs to You by Garth Greenwell. So I recently went to an author event for this book, and after hearing him talk about it, I'm just even more excited to read it. It's about a professor who's teaching in Eastern Europe, and he meets a young hustler and falls in love. Hearing the author read a bit of it, it sounds like it's beautifully written. The author was in conversation with Hanya Yanagihara, who I met both of them, and they were both wonderful, and together they were wonderful. It was just a really great event, and hearing him talk about his book made me so excited to read it. And this one is published by FSG Books. Thank you guys for watching this massive book haul. I hope you found something that you might want to pick up. Or if you've read any of the books that I talked about, please let me know. Or if any of these books are high on your TBR and you can't wait to get to them, let me know that too. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to talk to me elsewhere, I am on Twitter, Goodreads, Instagram. I will leave a link below to all of my social media stuff, as well as I always link up the books I talk about down below, so definitely check that out. Thank you again for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!